Hi everyone. Today I'm talking about a really exciting new addition to my collection, which is Areej Le Dore's Chinese oud, which I just got like a few hours ago in the mail. And I'm very excited about this. Uh, there are so many things I want to say about this because, first of all, this is my first Areej perfume, and I've heard so much about them and people just raving about them and the ways they use agave wood oil and oud and how they incorporate them in their fragrances and they create this magical world. And the guy who does it, he's called Russian Adam, and I've seen a few of his videos, and I've been following the brand for quite some time. He has not only the technology and the means and the ways of doing it, but also the knowledge of how to harvest and how to truly extract the purest and the most luxurious agave wood oils and how to incorporate them in the fragrances. So it's really lovely to have this in my collection, which is my first Areej perfume. And I mean, just look at this bottle. It's absolutely fantastic. Russian Adam worked with Jamira Oud, who is a Chinese agave wood collector and extractor and distiller. And this is a wonderful collaboration because, I think collaboration should be about, you can do this and I can do that. Let's put these together and we can create magic. It's not about who is better at what. It's not about being competitive, but it's about, you know, owning your own truth and looking at other people and saying, wow, you're really good at this and you have the means and you have the sources for that. And I would love to use that. And this one is a love child, I think, of that collaboration. And I mean, the name is just really wonderful, Chinese oud. And if you see on the bottle, they have worked with a Chinese artist who made the calligraphy, which spells Chinese oud. Um, Absolutely fantastic. This is the 10 ml bottle, and they have 30 mls as well, but I think they are sold out now. This one also have taken quite some time to arrive to me, but now it's here and it's fantastic. And to the scent itself, I bought this because in an interview, the creator Russian Adam said that this is different from his creations in a sense that the oud is not very in your face. It's much friendlier. It's much prettier, and I have to say I think this is very true. Uh, I don't have other Areej creations, so I cannot compare to side by side, but I can say that this is a beautiful and a very pretty oud, and definitely when you spray it out, definitely so much orange and so much citrus. It's very sweet, it's very fruity, it's almost chocolatey, it's almost gourmandish at the very beginning. But that just lasts for a few seconds. And then it goes into the oud, the beautiful vintage Chinese agave wood oil, which is I believe one of the most expensive oud oils. So this also explains the price of the fragrance. But it is never animalic. It's never fecal. It's never barnyard to my nose. And I'm very sensitive to that because usually I'm not into fecal oud, I'm not into barnyard oud and very animalic in your face sharp oud, and I would certainly detect that. Here, nothing. You can feel the oud, so you can feel the woodiness and you can feel that richness, but it has nothing animalic and it is not fecal and not barnyard, never, no. But then it's sweet. It's aldehydic a little bit. So I think on the top you have orange and citrus, and the aldehydic nature is very prominent. And in the heart you have beautiful floral bouquets. You have jasmine, you have gardenia, and you have rose alto, which are I believe I read in an interview that all of these floral extracts and absolutes are done and actually are harvested and produced in China. And they have used these beautiful precious oils in this beautiful fragrance. Oh my God. So many thoughts and so many emotions while experiencing this fragrance. It is undeniably a floral creation, but you know, when you close your eyes and you say floral creation, you have something in your head, and this is not it. So this is at the top, very bursting with orange and almost a gourmandish fruitiness, but then in the heart you can, I so I can't say I can feel the jasmine, I can't say I can feel the gardenia, and I can't say that I can feel the rose, because all of these combined together create this beautiful floral bouquet of sweetness, and supported by that amazing oud oil. This creates just a fascinating olfactory experience. And it is powdery, it is aldehydic, it is all combined together. But also when you smell it, the citrusy notes are there throughout. So from the first spray to the last minutes of the performance, the citrusy notes are there, and it's so prominent. Oh, it's really, it's it's bittersweet because it's a little bit sour because of the citrus and it's sparkling, but also because of the floral notes. This is also very sweet. And in the base, you have the classical, you know, cheaper composition of moss and patchouli and sandalwood and woody notes. So I believe that also gives it a big amount of depth, and it enhances the performance in a sense. But definitely the oud shines, and really not in a typical way. So this is a very friendly oud. This is very approachable. But it also has also a leathery facet to it. I mean, this really is an experience. So when you read about it and you read the notes as well, and you spray it on your skin, you discover the notes each and every sniff, and I find this really lovely. Oh wow, this really is fantastic, guys. It is citrusy throughout, but the agarwood is there, and I believe this is called, so it's Chinese oud, because you know the agarwood oud is vintage Chinese as well. But I think Chinese people in general, but also so me as well. I don't find it really exciting when the oud is very barnyardish and very fecal as well. And I think you can say that the Chinese market as well, when they purchase an oud fragrance, they are not really very fond of that very fecalness and very animalic oud. So I do believe this is also an ode to the culture as well, because you know you can create an oud, you can put the right materials next to it, the oud is still there, so you can still get an oud experience, but without that harshness and without the fecal, undertones and the barnyardness. And I find this idea, to be honest, very nice, because this is what I was searching for in a sense, because I love oud fragrances, which is in the beginning a little bit barnyardish and a little bit animalic. For example, I reviewed Dead of Night by Strangelove, which I find intoxicating, and in the top it is a little bit animalic, but just a little bit. But this one is, I can't feel. When you smell it in the sprayer, this is also like orange bubble gummy, but this is not like when you spray it out. So, oh, it is such a beautiful, sweet, slightly powdery, aldehydic oud. Oud. So it is oud, but it is not the oud you are accustomed to. This is what I love about it, and this is why I think a lot of people will like it. Uh, because it is just really unique, and I am obsessed with this bottle. This is really good. Oh my God, I love this one. So yeah. Oh, I find this really beautiful. Whatever. I hope I hope I can give you just a tiny bit of a feeling and experience of it. But if you guys know, or just keep an eye on it, because I think some people will put up reviews and put up videos about it, and just keep an eye on Areej, because this is just fascinating, really. It's so citrusy, it's so sparkling. The bergamot, the orange just really, really works here. It really works. In the top, it's very prominent, it's very gourmandish, but then it just dries down and blends together with the notes so perfectly and so beautifully. Oh, but also, it's so hard to explain this one, because as much as I get this floral, beautiful, sweet bouquet, I also get this leathery, hay-ish dryness because of the moss and the woodiness in the base. So it combines this beautiful classic Chypre nature with this beautiful floral bouquet and the oud. Really lovely. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I will definitely enjoy this, but I will be very, very careful on how I use it, because this is this is not a big amount, so you have to be very careful on how to use it. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I wish you all the best. Bye bye.